Hello, hello, hello. It is day 3 of 30 Days Strong. G'day, 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 g'day. It is a Wednesday here. And I know we've got people in North America playing and all those kind of places around, people in the UK, Wales, Scotland. We've got people all around the world playing, which is really cool. So I want to say first, if you're just joining here and you've been seeing people interacting about this 30 Days Strong, I've had messages from people saying, I've just found out about you, can I join? Yes, you can. Absolutely you can. Just go back to day 1 and watch that video and learn and play along. Absolutely, you sure can. So I welcome anyone new who's wanting to play with us. Today I want to talk about fasting, and I want to ask the question. You ready? If you could increase your body's ability to create human growth hormone is what helps us grow lean muscle. The only way you'll get your metabolism working properly again is to have more lean muscle. If you had the ability to grow your body's ability to be able to produce more human growth hormone at least 5 times, would you do it? And people go, yes, great. Well, guess what? The solution is to do at least a 24-hour fast. And you're going, oh, I don't want to do that. Well, you don't have to. However, if your body is rocking like, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. If your body is not rocking like, yeah, maybe you want to make a tweak. And even if it is rocking, you know, I trained to be a naturopath 30 odd years ago. And one of the main principles of naturopathy is to do what we call cleanse days, fast days. We actually call them rest days. Now, a rest day is 1 day a week. We do it. And it's interesting, you know, we sleep and we do all these other kind of things, but we never give our digestive system and our core body systems the ability to rest as well. So it's actually naturopathic philosophy. I know it's become trendy in the last 5 years that everyone's doing intermittent fasting, but I've been prescribing it and doing it for over 30 years. So naturopathic philosophy, the way we look at fasting is, and welcome everyone as you're coming on the call. So this is how we look at it, okay? I know there's all trendy influencers saying all these cute and special things. Yeah, I'm going to share the naturopathic philosophy, all right? And you can choose whether you want to do it or not. So we say there's an alkaline corridor. When you're in it, everything in your body works. It just does. Everything. Energy, sleep, moods, weight, everything just works. It's the way it's meant to be. Your body's being kicked in and out of that alkaline corridor all day, every day. Okay? All we care about is how quick you bounce back. And I'm going to talk more about stress and those things in future lives. But right now we're setting you up ready to do an intermittent fasting day in the next week. Because remember I said in yesterday's call about the moon cycles. The new moon is on the 9th, so anywhere in that next week is your best opportunity to start intermittent fasting and do it in a way that your body is literally in the cycle to want to do that. So everything that we do as naturopaths, we want to do everything to keep you in the alkaline corridor the majority of the time. We don't want to put your body under stress, or if it's under stress, it's supported. Big difference. So the way a naturopath classically does a rest day, a cleanse day, an intermittent fasting day is we do it nutritionally supported. We support it with herbs to help your body stay in the corridor. There's such a big difference. If we just don't eat, which is what I see people doing, or we just have water, or we just have juice. Juice is scarier than having any of it. Seriously, juice. If you're don't do juice, eat the fruit. Not on your cleanse day. But the way we work, we want to have your body not under stress. Because imagine you're in the corridor, everything's good, you just don't eat. Your body's normal response is to kick you outside the alkaline corridor. Anytime you're outside the alkaline corridor, your cortisol levels will spike. Now, I meet so many people they're doing intermittent fasting because they're wanting to lose weight. So yes, has your body got the ability to be able to produce more human growth hormone on an intermittent fasting day? At a cleanse day or rest day? Yes. However, if you're outside the corridor while you're just not eating, your cortisol is spiked. Your body sees cortisol as a toxin. It kind of wraps it up in fat to protect you from it. You've got a worse problem. Because any size you lose, your body now goes, wow, you were a certain size, you ate less by fasting, and maybe moved more or whatever, but you made a smaller body, it's now got a higher percentage of out of balances. So it's worse, and the body tries to course correct. That's what yo-yo dieting is. If you've ever done yo-yo dieting, it's because you've not kept your body in the corridor while you have been doing whatever the elimination was. Okay, so naturopathically, we want your body to thrive. We want to keep you in the corridor the majority of the time. So when we look at it, and for me, I'm really keen on anti-aging. There's lots of benefits of intermittent fasting, you know, so everything from increasing human growth hormone. I want it for the autophagy. Autophagy is we've always got dead and damaged cells happening in our body. That's normal. That's a normal cycle of life. However, we want to assist our body to be able to replenish or release any of those cells in that natural rhythm. Now, that autophagy kicks in anywhere after 16 hours, and people go, well, I'm doing the 16 and 8, so I'm good. Yeah, but guess what? If you want the added benefits, you've got to go more than 24 hours. And what I've seen 16 and 8s do, it has increased binge eating out of this world. Out of this world. The incidence of binge eating is off the charts because people are doing, hey, I'm 16 and 8, but then they'll go and eat the wrong calories because they've been deprivation. If you just tell your body you can't have something, as soon as we tell ourselves, we're told we can't have something, we crave it. Okay, so I want things to be done in a balanced way. It's really important. Well, I think it is. I want longevity in anything we do. So look, there's lots of benefits. Not only things like human growth hormone and autophagy, but we're helping our heart health, we're helping blood sugar levels, we're helping all of our body systems get a chance just to work properly. Now, there is nothing you can do in life that you can take to detox your body. All you can ever do is to assist or to support your natural detoxifying body systems to work properly. So as a naturopath, whenever we get people to do rest days, cleanse days, intermittent fasting days, we always think like, all right, have dinner tonight. So say I did dinner tonight. And tomorrow I wouldn't be eating, and I would actually have a meal the next day. So it's over 24 hours. But for this challenge, if you did 24 hours, I'd be stoked. If you had an early dinner tonight and then may have a small dinner tomorrow night or something, it would be a huge start, especially if you're not used to fasting. Okay? Now, I always organize my fast days on a busy day. Wednesdays are classically a busy day in my office, so I would normally do that. Now, if we are wanting to keep you inside the corridor and we're wanting to support your natural body's detoxifying body systems, the way a naturopath does it is we do it with herbs. So the class of herbs that help keep our body inside the corridor are called adaptogens. Now, I'm going to talk a lot about adaptogens and stuff in future days through this month, but the bottom line on it is people, again, influencers who are not trained practitioners say, hey, just have an ashwagandha gummy and it'll fix everything. Well, it bloody won't. Ashwagandha is one adaptogen. Adaptogens are a class of herbs. And we use a range of them when we're working with a body because we're not one body system. We are a body of body systems. So as a naturopath, we never prescribe one adaptogen on its own. We just don't. So wherever you're getting your information from, make sure it's a reliable source. Otherwise, your body's not going to do what you want it to do. Okay? It's still going to be under stress. So we use adaptogen herbs. And then we'll pair them with herbs to support our natural detoxifying body systems. So the herbal tonics I use even contain things like burdock root. Now, your biggest eliminating organ, people think it's your poos and pees. I'll just take laxatives, or I'll just take this, and I'm just going to poo and pee, and I'll be clean. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Our skin is our biggest detoxifying body system. So a big benefit in intermittent fasting is supporting even things like our skin. The herb we use, and don't just rush off and buy just this one herb again. Things need to be used in synergy. We're not one body system. But the herb that we use to clean our skin from the inside out is called burdock root. Burdock root. And it's a great herb. And it's not diuretic or anything of those kind of things. It just helps our body move toxins through our skin. The skin is the biggest eliminating organ that we have. So for me as an herbalist, a pain in the ass, old school naturopath and herbalist, we use herbs to keep you in the corridor, but support your body's detoxifying body systems at the same time. So, look, if you want to get a link to exactly the tonic that I take, send me a personal message. Happy to send it, but tell me what country you're in as well, so I can send you the right link. The other thing we want to do on a cleanse day is we want to be supporting our blood sugar levels. So we want to be having a little snack. The secret is it's not a no food day, it's a low food day. Imagine you want to have nothing bigger than 2 almonds at a time, little nibbles just to balance your blood sugar levels. Now, if you're diabetic, you have to monitor your sugars like you would normally and do all your own things, and don't just go off willy-nilly doing things and trying, all right? But if you're not diabetic, obviously your blood sugar's cool, you can do it. And so, you know, a couple of blueberries, a couple of almonds every hour and a half, something like that, just to maintain blood sugar levels so that the body, again, is inside the corridor, not under stress. That's an important thing to do. On a fast day, a cleanse day, things like herb teas are great. Herb teas are great. You might be able to find Burdock Rooter's herb tea. Herb teas are great. Green tea, provided it's brewed for less than a minute, counts as water, and you'll get a natural caffeine. If you brew it for less than a minute, you'll get the natural caffeine, you'll get all the antioxidants, but you won't get the tannins that are dehydrating. So having, you know, some green tea through the day. You can have a small cup of a bone broth, a clear bone broth, or a clear miso soup, small. What we're wanting to do is we're wanting to to rest the digestive system. So if you go and just go, oh, I'm just going to have, you know, I'm going to have a boiled egg 4 times through the day and things like that, it won't work. You won't get the same benefits. We want to rest the body. We do. And then the first meal that we have after it, ideally, we're having something that's loaded with all the right digestive enzymes and things, so that it's like, you know, good dose of protein, good carbs, good fats, and digestive enzymes. So nutrition-wise, if you're going to do this without doing a specific kind of program, because remember this, you get to choose your own nutrition program. I know what I'm doing, but you get to choose yours. And if anyone wants to message me about what I'm doing, yes, people pay for my program. No, you don't have to. I'm giving you the things that you can do if you don't want to do that kind of program. The kind of food you want to go for is things like, you want to at least have some kiwi fruit into it. So a kiwi fruit is a great source of natural enzymes that would support your meal as well. So you want to make sure that you're having protein, fats, carbs, a good balanced meal, and obviously not a giant meal when you're breaking a fast. And that if you can do that, or when you do that, your body takes up the nutrients really well. So the question was just asked, what do I think of live kefir? Well, it's a probiotic, but that's again, on that kind of day, you're having a little nibble of things as you go along, and just having probiotics isn't going to do the thing. I actually did a live yesterday about prebiotics and probiotics and things like, no, I did, I think it loaded it up today about prebiotics and fibers and stuff. You can have all the things like the kefirs, but if the rest of your diet is not loaded with, and I'm going to talk about all these kind of things in great length later on. I'm getting distracted. My brain does that. So, yeah, is it suitable? Yes and no. How does that sound? There you go. On a regular day, yes. On a cleanse day, a fast day, we want to keep things really, really, really simple. So the benefits of doing are better energy, clearer brain, absolutely. You'll find you get a wonderful clear focus. You have to have your 3 litres of water a day, 100 ounces, glass an hour. Set an alarm on your phone. Set it up once for the month. Set it up hourly for all your waking hours, an alarm that says drink water, and then go to it and do the repeats. Do that it's for every day of the week. You set the alarm once. It'll just keep repeating every day for the month. Easy, okay? Set yourself up for success. No use. Again, if you go and, whether you track down different herbs and things to take, or whether you, choose to just lower your calories for the day, or just don't eat any of those things and still don't have enough water, your body's going to be under stress. You're outside the alkaline corridor. Your body's going to spike cortisol. You're digging a bigger hole for yourself. And that's where all this looping stuff happens. We want to stop the loop. We've got to be able to manage our stress. Chamomile tea, peppermint tea, drink your herb teas. Herb teas count as water. We want to just keep it simple. It's a day that we get to rest. Now, do you exercise on a cleanse day, a fast day, a rest day, whatever you want to call it? Yes, but you don't go and flog yourself and do a marathon. Okay? I still surf on a cleanse day. I'll still, go for a good solid walk. I'll still, move my body, which is one of the agreements in the 30 Days Strong. I do that still every day, but I don't hammer my body on a cleanse day, on a rest day. So, hope that answers that question. And I know I'm going to get a ton of questions out of this, but just, it's up to you. You've still got a couple more days. Remember, we're going to play with the moon cycle if you choose. If you're already doing intermittent fasting, do it whenever it works to your normal schedule. But otherwise, we're wanting to line up with the moon phase, which is from the 9th, which is the new moon. It sets you up more for more success. If you choose to do it and power through, like, for instance, if I had dinner tonight and choose to power through because it's like just to get an extra night, that little bit extra time, which is even more powerful, then you'd have breakfast, for instance, on Friday morning, like I would do, go to bed early. It's really simple. Go to bed early. If it's 3 in the afternoon, you're thinking, oh, I'm fanging for something, go for a walk. Do something, distract your brain. Mindset is everything with this. And so many people have messaged me and said, Jed, I can't do it. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not in the convincing game. I'm not. But if your body is not rocking, maybe you want to try something different. That's what the stretch this is. For me, it's all about prevention. I've been doing this for decades. I still do it because I know the value in doing it. And people will say, Jen, I want your vibe. I want your energy. I want your skin. Great. Guess what? Do the stuff I say. Well, you can choose to do the stuff all I'm doing is sharing exactly the stuff that I do. There's no difference. So anyway, that's about intermittent fasting. I'll get to your questions. Tell me how you went yesterday. How was day 2? What were your wins? Where are you still improving? If you haven't shared yet the kind of book that you're reading for your 15 minutes of inspiration a day, please let us know, because lots of people want to be able to steal, including me, other ideas of books to read. And put your hand up if you're going to give the intermittent fasting go. You get to choose the day, anywhere after the 9th or anywhere in the next week, whatever works for you. When do you choose to do your intermittent fasting day? And I promise 60-70% of it is mindset. If you want to do this, focus on the end result of what you want. Me, I'm after the autophagy. I want my body to be aging, strong, fit, healthy, and vital. It's just a done deal. I want to look after my heart health. I want to look after my sugars. I want to look after everything. And I'm on no medication. I'm sitting, doctors go, you go for a checkup and they go, oh, what meds do you want? Nothing. Strong, fit, and healthy at 62, nearly 63. And that's the way it's meant to be. But I live from a place of prevention. Intermittent fasting is one of those actions that I do as part of my normal lifestyle to have my body strong, fit, and healthy. And you get to play too if you like. That's why it's part of the 30 Days Strong. Anyway, I'm out of here. Give it a crack or not. Up to you. Remember, we're not in the convincing game. But maybe it's time for a stretch. See ya.